Hi students, today I am going to discuss about the structure of eye. It is a portion of SSLC biology. Then our eyes are fixed in the depressions called eye socket of the skull. The external eye muscles fix the eyeball in the eye socket. Then front portion and that is this bulging portion is the cornea, and the first front transparent portion of the sclera is called cornea. Then this sclera is the white portion of the eye, that is the sclera. Then the part that protect other than the part of cornea is called conjunctiva, and this portion is called conjunctiva. Then we have one aperture here in this part of the eye, an aperture, that is called pupil. Then its size can be adjusted using the based on the intensity of light. The size of the pupil can be adjusted. And then regulation of eye light in the eye, that is they are telling the entry of large amount of light. When it is coming large amount of light, then eye will be this bright light, eye will be slightly dim, like this, slightly closed. When bright light is coming, slightly closed, our eye will be slightly closed. But in the case of dim light, then we have change in the pupil, like this, our eyes will be like this. Then condition of this pupil during this bright light will be like this, and another one, and dim light like this. Normally or dim light like this, our pupil, then that is the radial muscles contract. Here it is, this is the circular muscles. This portion is the circular muscle and this portion is the radial muscles. Then when bright light is coming, circular muscles contract, circular muscles will contract. Then pupil, this aperture, this size of the aperture will be less in the case of bright light. But when dim light is coming, then we have radial muscles here. This is radial muscles we have. It will change radially like this. It will this relax, then it will expand like this. Then this aperture will be more, that is called radial muscles. Like this only, this direction they are showing, this like this only, radial muscles, and this is circular muscles. This is radial and this is circular. Okay. Then size of the pupil is regulated by the action of circular muscles and radial muscles. When the radial muscles contract in dim light, the size of the pupil increases. When the circular muscles contract in intense light, the size of the pupil decreases. Thus the amount of light falling on the lens is regulated according to the intensity of light. Okay. Then we have some portions of eyes are here. Here we have lens, and then we have aqueous humor and vitreous humor. Some fluids are there in the eye. It is a water-like, aqueous humor is the water-like fluid filled in the aqueous chamber. We have aqueous chamber between lens and cornea. Between lens and here is the lens, and this one is the cornea. We have one space here. Here it is aqueous humor. Okay, it provides oxygen and nourishment to the tissues of the eye. Then vitreous humor is there. It is jelly-like substance seen in the vitreous chamber between retina and the lens. Okay, and this portion between retina and lens we have vitreous humor. That is one type of liquid, or it is jelly-like substance is there, that will help the maintaining the shape of the eye. It will maintain the shape of the eye as it is. Okay. Then next one is the retina. Retina, this sclera. Then so many portions are there. The layers of the eye and their function. Sclera, the outer layer, gives a firmness to the eye. Here it is outer layer, that is called sclera. Then choroid, the middle layer, it is the large number of blood vessels. Here it is this colored portion, that is choroid, that is the blood vessels, supplies nutrients and oxygen to tissues of the eyes. Then here it is retina. Retina is there. Retina means a large number of photoreceptors. Here it is, photoreceptors are there, this portion, and this image is formed on the retina. Our screen like portion is retina, then from here image will be formed on the retina. Okay, photoreceptors are there because it will receive some light, or and then image will be formed. Then position and significance of lens and cornea. Cornea is the projected transparent anterior part of the sclera. Sclera is the white portion of the eye. Then outside is cornea. It refracts light rays to focus on the retina. This cornea will refract the light rays to retina. Then eye lens is situated just behind the iris. We have iris here. Then lens is situated behind the iris. Okay. Lens is elastic, transparent and convex. Lens is elastic, transparent and convex. It is connected to ciliary muscles, thread-like ligaments. This lens is fixed like through ciliary muscles are there here. Okay, and by this it is connected to ciliary muscle by thread-like ligaments. The contraction and relaxation of these muscles alter the curvature of the lens. This contraction and relaxation of these muscles will change the curvature of the lens. Okay, then iris is seen behind the cornea pupil. Now everything is over. Then okay, then thank you.